Co-main event, Aljamain Sterling, TJ Dillashaw. There's a lot here.
Yeah.
Listen, Aljo can only beat the people in front of him. And it's not Aljamain Sterling's fault that TJ Dillashaw showed up injured, hurt, with a dislocated shoulder that was likely to come out again. Up until he got the finish, though, and yeah, granted, TJ couldn't fight as well as he could have done, but I thought Aljamain Sterling looked incredible. I thought the control, the way he was taking the back, the way he was maintaining control, and TJ was scrambling and all the rest of it. I thought Aljamain Sterling looked absolutely masterful. And he's joining us on Thursday's show, by the way. Tried to get him on today, but he's in Abu Dhabi. But yeah. What did you think?
Well, I thought that he would. I think people are forgetting that Aljo got a legitimate takedown before the shoulder went out. That was why it went out, because he was trying to catch himself. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little bit disappointed just in TJ Dillashaw as a person. He sold us all wolf tickets and had everyone super excited for a fight that I don't give a shit what anybody says. You can't lie to yourself, and all your fight buildup and all the stuff that you've said to other people. You had to look yourself in the face in the mirror and know what you were capable of and what the chances were that was going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you can't lie to yourself. So him saying, I didn't know when this was going to come back around. It sounded like a money grab, to be 100% honest with you. There's no way if his shoulder went out that easy on that takedown, and went out 20 times during training camp. Like, there's no way you were going to beat Aljamain Sterling.
Devil's avocado. We all have that confidence, which borderline becomes arrogance as fighters. We believe we can beat them, and I think that he still thought going in with the injury, he could still beat him. Yes, I understand as a fan, and certainly the promotion, and I'm sure the athletic commissions have something to say as well. Going in there with an arm, a shoulder that was likely to dislocate, it's going to put him at a severe disadvantage. Of course it is, without question. But I think
he could even hit pads in the back.
Apparently so.
During warm-ups.
So. Yeah.
Holy shit. It's just, he told the referee, he warned the referee that if it don't stop the fight, if it comes out, I'll get it back in. Like, come on, dude. Like, okay, maybe it's less about TJ. I guess maybe you're right in that aspect. Like, he's supposed to believe in himself almost to a delusional point.
I mean, listen, I used to step in there for years with one fucking eye. People thought I was crazy for doing that. Do you know what I
crazy
mean?
for that.
And it is fucking hard. I was hitting the bag before today. It's been a while since I've been in there. I was like, whoa, shit, it was all off for me. But you still think you can do it. And fortunately, I was able to do it. And I'm not here to defend TJ Dillashaw because I don't agree with a lot of his choices. And certainly the EPO and the steroids and all the rest of it is disgusting. But I don't blame him for trying.
What about his team?
Well, that's a different kettle of fish altogether.
Like, they kind of sent him in there defenseless. If he was a kickboxer that he was fighting, he's fighting Kai Car France or something, fucking go, give it a go. Like, maybe you can catch him in one of those wild exchanges, but Aljo's not going to stand in front of you. He's going to spam takedowns. He's going to out-grapple. You're going to take your back. You can defend rear naked chokes with one arm. Good luck.
Yeah,
it's just like
no. You bring up the perfect point there, Anthony, about his team.
Dwayne Ludwig has got to know better than that. He knows better than that. He knows he can't beat him with one arm.
Well, see, that's the thing, because as fighters, we need protecting from ourselves. Mm-hmm. That's why we have a manager in place. That's why we have a head coach, and they guide you along the way, because we'll always say, yeah, I'll fight anyone. And that's when your manager steps in and says, strategically, you don't want to take this fight. You should get that fight because that's going to get you close to a title fight or whatever. But as fighters, as I say, with the arrogance or whatever you cut, the bravado that we have, we'll say yes to everybody. And it's not always the smartest thing to do. His team, and I know his team, and I'm not talking about Dwayne, I'm talking about Tiki Golson, so I don't want to talk too much shit, but I completely agree. TJ is going, by definition, to say, listen, I can still win this fight. I believe in myself. His team, if it came out 20 times in training camp, should have said to him, listen, you're fighting for the world title. Your arm's coming out constantly in training camp. You cannot go in there and fight. Postpone it, call it off. You'll get the next shot. Get the arm dealt with. Now, I understand there's probably a little bit of apprehension there because he just had a year off due to an ACL tear.
He's 37.
He's 37.
Yeah.
But that was for his team and his manager to step in there.
Yeah. Well, and it reminded me as you were talking, it reminded me of something that Teddy Atlas said to me after the Glover fight. It was this, he put this long piece out and like directed it to me. Like, as a coach, you need your fighter to be willing to go in there and die. We have to have that. We have to have that in our heart and our brain, that we're willing to go in there and do it. As a coach, your job is to not let them. And I feel like that's kind of like, I guess maybe I'm a little bit too critical of TJ in that aspect of, he should have known, but I wouldn't have probably, I guess maybe I would have done the same thing probably, but I would hope that in those situations, although I'm willing to, and I would accept it, I would hope that my team wouldn't let me.
Well, no, exactly. That's what they're there for.
And credit to TJ, like, to a goddamn world title fight with the number one guy in the world with one arm and made it to a second round. Like,
and Aljo was on fire.
Not bad.
Aljo was cracking him with some fucking heavy shots. You know, that's
he was mean for the first time. I've never seen him mean like that.
I think we said this on the last show. I think all that ridicule and whatnot after the first Piotr Jan fight has created a monster. You know what I mean? All right, maybe not so much on the microphone afterwards. What was it? Oh, God, it was bad. I love Aljo. He's coming on the show Thursday. But Anaconda, human backpack, something, take a nap. I was like, oh, bro.
Yeah, easy, chill.
And then what was it? The dance, whatever, you know. I mean, hey, he's enjoying it.
He's the champion of the world. You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. Who am I to judge, you know?